Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you're new here today, my name is Betty. Welcome to AZ Family. For all the returning subscribers, thank you guys for always being here. Thank you for your continued support. And if you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. That's a good way of supporting this channel grow. Guys, on this channel, we love people and we appreciate you for being here today. Now, I know this one is gonna be crazy because I've received so many insults whenever I touch on this topic, and I'll continue talking about it. And I know I'm gonna get so many questions, people asking me, why are you talking about it? How is it gonna benefit you? How is this your business? How is this? Why are you saying it now? Why didn't you say it then? Um, you know how we are. And I'm telling you, this is not a new thing. Like getting insults because of telling the truth and speaking my mind, it doesn't bother me. So if you are ready to insult me because of speaking the truth and talking about this over and over and touching on this subject again, kindly start taking notes because you're gonna have a lot of content, and this video is gonna help you with to come up with a lot of new insults because I've seen it all. I've seen all sort of. Anyway, guys, I thank God because there are so many people and there are so many men and women who understand when I share about this. And what I can tell you is, as Africans, we are used to shutting people and we are used to telling people to be quiet. And, you know, we are so used to telling someone, no, choose silence. Silence is good, but there is silence that is not good. Is hypocrisy. A lot of people, they see people quiet and they think, oh, they don't want to say something because they are mature. It's not maturity, it's hypocrisy, being a hypocrite. Or you're trying to protect yourself from exposing yourself even more. That's why some people keep quiet and you think, oh, they don't like social media, they don't want to say anything on social media, they are mature. No, they're not. It's just hypocrisy, you know. Of course, not everything you bring on social media, but then when something is going on and then you act like you are the mature one, you're going to be keeping quiet. That's hypocrisy right there. So for me, I'm not going to keep quiet. I'll keep talking. A lot of time people talk about things for 1 day, 2 days, but then that thing get covered up quickly, and the reality is buried. And people ignore because we already talked about it 2 days, 3 days. Why are you telling us again and again and again? How is this going to help us? No. Now, I want to talk about this guy T, the late Betty Bayo's husband. Now, this T guy, every time I mention his name, women come at me. There are women who are so bitter. Whenever I talk about T, these women are so bitter. These women are ready to fight. They are fighting and protecting him so much, saying, oh, no, you cannot, you are lying, you don't know, all these are speculation, all these are rumors. Guys, let me tell you, it's not rumors. And whatever I'm going to say here today, you can confirm. You can confirm it to whoever knows this information, and they will tell you it's true. We don't talk nonsense. We know. Anytime I come out here and I share something, it's not about content. You know, a lot of people, they think, oh, Betty, you're just saying it for views, for content. No, honey, I make money. I'm a 6-figure earner, and I'm not even lying. I'm a 6-figure earner in America. I make my money. I don't like come to make content because I want to make $100, $200 from a video, or $20 or $15. That's not what I'm. If I want to make money, I will go to work. I can clock in and make my money and clock out and make my money, even more money than posting a post of it, So anytime you see us posting, it's not about money. We want to share information. It helps somebody. So these people thinking, oh, you're just here to look for money because you're doing this video because you want to tarnish somebody's name. You want to look for money. You are looking for views. How are views going to pay my bills? I just do it because I love doing content. I love it. It's like a hobby. You have your own hobby. You focus on your hobby. Do you play football to show off or for views? You do something because you love doing it and you have a passion in that. So the people who come out and say, oh, you guys, you are talking about tea because you are trying to create content out of it. No, because this is an eye opener. It might not help the person the late Betty Bayer, not that she's gone, but it's gonna be a lesson to someone else that is alive. Now, why am I talking about this guy? I did not talk about it then because Betty was there to protect her children. But now, and she was there to provide and protect her children. But now she's not here. If I keep quiet with this information, how is it going to help? How is it going to help the situation? I want people to understand and see clear. I want this to be so clear. I'm a Kikuyu. If I say clearly, I want this to be so clear to people who don't know who T is. Because he's not on social media. These are social media errors. Some people think, oh, he's not on social media. He's not public. He's private. He needs to be protected. We know who you are. Even if you're not on social media, there are people who know you into details. So let me break it down and tell you who T is and why are some people against him taking over Betty's children. It's not because it's not because people hate him. We don't have a reason to hate this person. But we have a reason to say it loud that we see trouble along the way. We see fire along the way. We cry and our hearts are bleeding for these children. Because what this guy did to his own children, walking away, there is a very big chance that he's going to walk away at one point when the money is gone. If the fame do not kick in, if things don't go the way Tash is expecting them to go right now and in the future, in the few years coming, this guy is going to pack his bag and come back to America. And that's it. And he will not even say goodbye. He's not even going to say bye to those children. He's not going to worry about their hearts. He's not going to worry about nothing. He will just pack his shit and go. That's him. Why am I saying this? Because that is what he did. He walked away from his children. And then the woman who has kids with him said, okay, fine, go to that woman. And if you want to come back to me to live as a family, marry me then. Let us be a family. Let us be a family. But because the guy was chasing fame, and you think he don't like social media, he wants fame. He chased the famous gospel artist, late famous gospel artist. Why? Because he thought Betty had money. Betty is a celebrity. Why? Because of the lavish lifestyle. We know these gospel artists, they show the lifestyle online and you think they're so wealthy. You think they live a good life. Guess what? Most of them are broke. Yes, they get money when they do those shows, they perform, they go somewhere, they get paid. But what do? They rent expensive houses, they do things, and people think, oh my God, these are millionaires. Right? And I'm not saying they are broke, that they cannot pay their bills, but the life they portray online is not real. It's fake. And you guys will come at me saying, oh, that is none of your business. It's my business, because there's a woman out there and there's a man out there who is having sleepless nights, worrying about his or her own life, trying to compare and asking God, questioning God, how come these people are doing so good and I'm not? You are blaming God because you are seeing Betty Z here and you're comparing, and you don't know the life I'm showing you, whether it's fake or not. Only smart people can understand what I'm talking about right now. Now, let me tell you who Tash is. Tash came to the US 2004. He was legally married in Kenya. Legally married. And then kwa AG, you will see that he was legally married. I don't know whether he got married because he wanted this woman, taking advantage of this woman to bring him to America. But yes, this lady won a green card. Tash was included. They were in a relationship. He was included. Of course, aka joyride. He was brought to America by this woman. They started a life. He started playing games, and I'm giving first-hand information. These people will not come, because some people say, oh, where is this woman to tell? She's not going to come out to tell. She's busy. She's not going to come out to tell. She is not going to come out to tell. But that doesn't mean she hasn't been hurting. She has been hurting. That woman has been hurting throughout all these, you guys praising the late Betty and Tash pictures online. This woman has been hurting, not because she's broke. She's very financially stable, very financially stable. But that doesn't mean she wasn't hurting. Seeing her legally she's still legally married to this man. They are married. They are husband and wife. But then, now, let me go back because I don't want to lose. I don't want to staki kupoteza. So 2004, Tash came to the US. When he came to the US, and he's well known as Gitao or Hero. When he came to the US with this woman, with a green card, they stayed together. Michezo. He's playing games. They divorced. So when they divorced with this woman, he started living with another woman. Come, we stay. Not marriage, but come, we stay. Come, we stay, like partnership. They lived together for a good while he was still in Boston. They lived together. After they lived together, he left her. He left this woman because he found an RN, a nurse with money, with brain, business-minded woman. He met that woman. Because, and I want you to get me, quickly, he left that woman now for this RN. They got married legally. God blessed them with 2 children. The children are the age of Akina Sky and Dani, the same age. The first daughter is almost, I think she's almost 13 or 13. They are the same age mate with Betty's kids. So they got married and they had kids. And while they're still married, the guy is a truck driver. This woman funded his lifestyle, bought him 2 trucks, and akaendelea na maisha hivyo. Amebaiwa trucks nini, wameoana. Chali anacheza mchezo, anaanza kucheza kama yeye. Guess what? Inboxing women kwa DM, kwa nambia, and then he landed kwa DM ya Betty Bayo. He started chatting Betty Bayo. You guys remember Betty Bayo on one interview said this guy came to his DM. At first she was like, no. Then the guy according to Betty, the late Betty Bios, may her soul rest in peace. According to her, she said, "Oh, he came to my DM. He started talking. We exchanged numbers. He called. I think he video called her, and I could not. I was like, no. I could not believe him. And then Danny was telling me about buying him a bike." And this guy heard about it, and he said, "It's okay, I'll buy you a bike." And because of the bike, Betty Bayo akaingia kwa box. Of course, this guy is brown. Betty Bayo akaingia kwa box out of bike. Sasa chalia. Guess what? That time the guy is married, but over the road. You know, truckers, they don't stay home. Truckers, they are over the road driving. So of course he's not home. Video calling women. Now, target celebrities. And you tell us the Lord gave you a husband. What? Gospel, Kikuyu gospel artists. Eh? Let me tell you who knows about that relationship. Jane Modhoni, come and tell us you did not know about that relationship. Come here and tell us you did not know about that relationship, honey. You knew. You knew so well. You knew. And guess what? Hata wewe ulianikwa. Why? Because you did the same thing. Uliteka over bwana wa wenyewe. Of course hakuna mtu unyang'anywa bwana. Of course, this is how we say. Hakuna mtu unyang'anywa bwana. But kuna mtu anaharibu. Kuna mtu uchafua mpaka bibi mwingine anaanza kuonekana anakaa mbuzi. Na wewe unaonekana sasa wewe ndio udem. Anyway, I'm not there. Wacha niache kuwapoteza. Let me go back a little bit. Now, and guys, it's not like I have a personal beef with this person, but I want women to learn. I want us to learn and know who is this person that you keep defending, and who is this person that you keep fighting for to stay with Betty's children. Is this fair to these children? Before you fight for this person, before you defend him, ask yourself, if this person is capable of walking away from his own children, how is he not going to walk away from Betty's kids? And Betty is not there anymore. Betty is not there to fight for his kids, for her kids. How is this person capable of living a financially stable, beautiful ex-wife? Why was it? Because the wife started to realize this guy is taking advantage and playing games. He wanted to play games. Lakini bibi akachanuka. Anyway, let me take you back. Now, they were married in Boston, having 2 children. Now the guy inboxing other women. And then he quickly realized, apana, now I'm talking to Betty Bayo. I cannot continue with this relationship because according to him, Betty was rich and celebrity. So according to him, he moved to Texas. The reason he moved to Texas, aliambia bibi yake, you know what, I'm getting so tired driving coming to Boston. Wacha niende Texas, ndio job imeshika. Let me go there. Texas is where truckers do well. I'm gonna move to Texas so that and rent a house there so that I can be able to focus on my job while I still come to visit. And that's what he did. He moved to Texas. He still visited the wife. Whenever they were doing things together as a family, he could travel back to Boston, see his family, go back to Texas. So now he has his home in Texas. Guess what? That's when he lied to Betty. He's single because he could even show her the house and say, hey, look, I'm single. I live by myself. So alihamia Texas ndio aweze kufocus na hii tabia ya kuongea na madem. Anyway, jamaa akaenda akatembelea Betty. Akaona ka celeb kako na do kanaishi vizuri. Guess what? Hapa nimeangukia. Na sababu mama huko anakaza hii mishahara. Unajua sana now the real original wife, his wife now realized this guy is trying to take advantage of me. So of course anakaza. And then the wife used to push him, work, contribute pia wewe, you know, and the guy doesn't want that. Anyway, so this guy decided to go to Kenya, akarashirie Betty. So he went to Kenya, akamrashiria. Now tell me, kwa nini hiyo picha wamepigwa wameshikana hivi? Why is the guy hiding his face? Kwa nini hiyo time ya nini he was hiding his face, even the proposal and everything? He didn't want people to know who he was. Why? Because the wife was still at home. He left. The wife at home here in America to go rasheria another wife in Kenya. How is that even legal in America? That's a crime. You don't do that. You are legally married in America. They are not divorced. Even today, they are not divorced. Tash is still married in America, and then he paid dowry to Betty, traditionally married. Of course, he would argue that is not a crime because he's not legally married. But then that's all crazy, right? But it's not a surprise. Men do that. Some crazy men do that. So he went, Karasheria Betty in Kenya, everybody celebrated. But the people who knew he's married and the women in Boston reached out to Betty. They say, Betty, do you know Tash is married? Do you know who you are playing with? Do you know he does this? Do you know his history? Do you know? And she says she don't care. Betty says she don't care. She started posting online saying, it's been 2 years. We've been together. I know your past. You don't know my past. I already know. You know, she saying those things to defend and to fight for this guy. But we do that, women. We do that, right? When we are in love, we do that. We fight for him. You stand up with him. But guess what? I mean, you stand up for him. But guess what? When his wife realized that he's gone home to marry Betty, akamnyang'anya trucks. The wife took back her trucks. So she took the trucks back, and now Tash decided now to focus on Betty because now hii mshahara, hii pesa ya truck imeanza kukatika. Ile pesa alikuwa anapewa na wife yake, huko anapata na wife yake, na trucks zake ni za wife. So hiyo ilikuwa nikaa pesa ya bibi. Hizo ndio anaspoil akina Dani, hizo ndio anaspoil watoto wa Betty. You see, anaspoil Betty, anamuonyesha mapenzi. Why? Because sasa amejua, you know, with this one I can go up there, fame yangu sasa itakuwa, nataka kujulikana, nataka, you know that. And of course benefits. He think now kuna huyu mwingine nitatake advantage. Okay, so bibi akamwambia, I'm taking my trust, and guess what, I'm not gonna allow you to play with us like this, me and the children. I'm not gonna allow you. Umeenda umerashiria dem mingine. If you really want to be a father and to be in the life of these children and to be in our lives, come back, focus, let us build our home as a family. Huku anaambiwa alipe bills. Hapana, aliona afadhali Kenya. Why? Because Betty is housing him. He's driving Betty's car. He's enjoying. Kuna mbot, life ni soft, life ni poa. Anaanza sasa he started taking advantage of Betty financially and everything. Yes, it is true. She was told, she was warned, she was doing all those things. People talked to Betty. She said no. So anyway, the guy focused on him, akamrashiria nini, while the wife is still here. And that is how the wife stopped him now from seeing even the kids, because he was really playing with the children mind. If I'm lying, find the wife and ask him. If you think I'm lying, and if you think atina muonea, find the wife and ask him. He walked away from them. Is that fair? So tell me why he would not walk away from Betty's children. Those kids are vulnerable. Before you think Betty AZ is crazy, I'm a mother, for heaven's sake. I know how men can take advantage of us single women. I don't blame Betty Bayo, because for her, according to her, she found someone to love him. I'm not blaming, because as women, we get desperate. We want to be loved. We want to be sweethearted. We want to feel loved. We want to feel protected. She had gone through so much with her ex-husband. She has never experienced this kind of love before. So that's why I can't point my finger at me as Betty AZ. I've done my mistakes. I've been in situations like this. You get taken advantage of. You become vulnerable as well. But then people don't understand that there are these kind of men. They are out there to source single moms, Single moms, we need to pray. We need to pray. May God hide us from this kind of people who are not genuine. Their intentions, tell me why, if you're a single mother, tell me why a man would leave a wife, a beautiful wife, very beautiful wife, a wife that is financially stable, beautiful, with kids and everything, and come settle with you and choose your children over his own children. This wife told him, T's wife told him, if you love us, come back to us. Come back, let's build our home. If you love us, leave Betty. Leave Betty if you love her, if you love your children, if you want to see your children. Oh no, he decided to walk away. His children wako na jina yake kwa birth certificate. This woman saa hii akitaka kusainia mtoto kitu, hata akitaka kurenew birth certificate, kurenew hata passport, hata kufanya anything, she cannot do without. Tash had to come from Kenya akuje sign. Bibi akifanya kitu na watoto, she can't even travel without them, because without T signing, because he's the father, of course, and he's in the birth certificate, of course, and now he's gone, he's with other children, another woman. And this is not new. And this is the man that you're fighting for. Unanitusi huku, hampati usingizi, and you guys think I have something, ati mimi niko na kitu. Kwani huyu Betty Ezi aliachwa na huyu Tash, alikataliwa na huyu Tash. That is how shallow you are thinking. You that is busy insulting. You're not worried about Betty Bayo's kids. If a man, let me ask you, if a man, and I'm not talking about a girlfriend, a wife, if a man can walk away from his wife and 2 children, go to another woman while that woman is alive. If Betty was alive, fine, because she's there to protect the children. She's there, and those children can never love. But tell me why he would not walk away. Betty alikuwa kwa church, mtu wa gospel, nini. Yeah, hakuwa amezoea hiyo lifestyle ya, hakuwa amezoea kulea watoto wake kuwa expose ati life ya madem ya pombe ya nini. No, but this person mwenye mnashinda mkipiga nduru huku is the same person that anakuanga hivyo na mnataka aachiwe hao watoto. Why guys? Is this even being fair? Is this even? And I know you're gonna say even the biological father is not any better. I don't care about the biological father. Let me talk about this person mwenye watoto. And I'm not saying ati things cannot change. I know that God is gonna make a way. God is gonna hear the cry of wale watu wanaombea hao watoto, and I know those kids will be in the right hands. We don't know the right hands ni gani, lakini all I know, T is not the right person ya kukaa na hao watoto. Let him come and mind his business with his kids. Tell me, when was the last time alikuwa na hao watoto? When was the last time alispend time na hao watoto? When was the last time? That woman doesn't want his nonsense, because alimbembeleza na akamwambia T, come let's build our home. Alichoose kwenda kwa celeb. Now the celeb is gone. He's hanging in there. Why would you think he's hanging in there? He wants whatever walikuwa wametafuta akiwa pamoja, whether ni bibi alitafuta peke yake, whatever that they got wakiwa pamoja, that is what he's after. And the money that was contributed during the funeral and all these things, all these benefits, that's why he's there. For God's sake, you guys don't see that. That's why he's there. And I know you're gonna come at me, oh, he has a right. Of course he has a right. But for heaven's sake, take the money, take the properties, take the money, but let those kids, because you know, your heart is not haiko kwa watoto. Let them go. Let them go, because you know those children, T anajua, those children are not the reason why he's hanging in there. Don't tell me that he loved them so much that he's ready to fight for them. He doesn't. He doesn't care. He's not there for those children. He's there for his own personal gain. And people here saying, Shosho is after the money. Shosho is after the money. That is Betty's mom. She can have her money too. That is her daughter. Shosho is after the money. That is her daughter. But this man if he has the right intention, if he has the right intention kwa watoto, he should do the right thing. Guys, I don't want to make the video longer, but I just wanted to make it clear to you why I have been talking about T and I have been talking about him. There are so many men out there targeting single women. They target single women, and because most single women are so desperate, they fall for the trap. These Kenyan gospel artists, they're so desperate to come to the US. These Kikuyu gospel artists, the moment someone talks to them from America, oh, they go crazy. That's how they come here. Angalieni huyo bibi, like the ex-wife wa Kengei. She came here. The sooner she realized this man is married, alikuwa anamdanganya, Kezia walked away. How many people can be evil? Kezia decided to walk away from this man. Why? Because alikuja akajua wewe kumbe hata umeoa wewe unanidanganya hapa, stories za jaba. Because most of them, they lie they are not married, and they are married. They lie they are not married. Na ukisikia mtu ni tracker, sijui ni tracker, ako kwa barabara, sijui nini, they will lie. They will be, watakuwa kwa Airbnb, watakuwa kwa hotel. They will tell you they live alone. But wewe uko so desperate, you want to be in America. Ooh, you want to be there. And there's nothing wrong coming to the US. But for heaven's sake, just know that these women, they pray day and night. Let me tell you guys, you think T's wife did not pray? You think Tash's wife did not pray? She prayed. She prayed for her kids. Aliumia akiona hao watoto wake. Can you imagine, unaona bwanako mmeoana, mmesign marriage certificate, unaona anarashia kwingine, unaona wakipigwa picha, unaona wakizunguka, unaona, it hurts. That woman alikuwa naumia sana. Alikuwa naumia. It hurts her. And I'm sure right now anasema karma. Right now mahali yuko, I'm sure anafanya I'm sure wherever she is, she's like yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for walking away from me and the children and going there. That's what you get. He's put himself in a situation. For what? He wanna gain. Now Betty's gone. The kids are there. Why are you acting like a superhero dad? Well, you cannot come to America and act like a superhero dad to your own children. Tell me, what part of this don't some women understand? You think we are tunampiga, munafikiri ati tunataka tunamuonea, tunampiga, tumelipwa. How much can Kanyari pay us? Kwani kwani Kanyari knows everybody? No, he does not pay us. And we have no interest. We don't want to be paid. And we want to talk about it for free. Free information. It's up to you to do whatever you want. Before ukatiwe na mtu kutoka America, just so you know, kuna bibi anapiga magoti na hizo karatasi zako hata hutapata. Hiyo green card hutapata. Tell me why, if this guy was genuinely alikuwa ameoa Betty, mbona hizo time yote wameoana hakuwa amemleta hapa kama bibi yake na akamfailia? So let me ask you, this person, some people saying, oh, ataleta huyo mtoto wa Betty America. How? You guys don't know immigration laws. He cannot bring that girl to America. How is he going to bring her to America? How is he going to bring her to America? So anyway, guys, those who are insulting me because I talked about this topic can continue. And please make sure you make your comments longer with your insults, thinking that I am attacking Tash. I just want women to know this happens and this is him. The guy that you want people to trust with these children, that is his life. And I'm not saying we all don't have a past. We all have a past and we all have our things. But when it comes to the safety and when it comes to the children, we are not talking about us adults here. We are talking about the men can cheat, men can date and drop and date and drop. We've been there, we've done that. I'm not talking about Betty here. Betty's gone. I'm not talking about the ex or the wife here in America. I'm not even talking about it. But I want to talk about the children. Is Tash kids not important Sasa hawa wabeti ndio wamekuwa more important to this person. And this is what I want you to understand. It's not about us adults. We have 4 kids here. 2 in America, bio, and 2 step in America. In Kenya. Tell me, weke kwa weighing scale. The ones in America are less important. You know, let me tell you, I know the mother in America, she's financially stable. She's a businesswoman. She has her money. And I know she does not need Tash support. But I want to ask you, the presence of a father is not important to those children? The presence. It's not about the money, it's the presence. Those children, they need his presence. But these children, they have their dad who can be present for them. He can work on his past mistakes and be present because he's been providing for those children. So you guys that are saying that I'm fighting T, I'm fighting him, I'm fighting namharibia jina, how do I know? I know he's not there for he's not present. He's not involved. He's not there. He's not. Sahi inaenda Christmas, all the children want to be with their family, their mothers and fathers. Ako wapi? Kenya. Ameshikilia watoto wa? And of course you're gonna think, oh, why don't the dad akatae na watoto? That father, the biological father does not want to be dramatic. Vitu zitajiweka. But I just want you to know, before utetee Tash useme apana unaonewa beti mnamuingilia atumuingili. We are just telling the truth. Hakuna mtu anamuingilia ndiye alipwe ama benefit na views. For heaven's sake, how many views am I gonna get out of this video? How many? How much am I gonna make out of this one video? Is it gonna pay my mortgage? My mortgage is up like $3,000. You wanna tell me my mortgage is gonna be paid na hii video? Ama to post to no. I pay my own bills. My monthly bills, I pay them because of my work, not because of the views, not because I'm saying it. And I just want to understand, because people think, oh, we just content creators, we want to make money. People go crazy. The mentality ya pesa imeharibu watu vichwa. Mmelipwa pesa ngapi? I just want you to understand before you ignore those children. Before useme ati, let's protect the children. How are you protecting the children if you're not out there to tell the truth? As a friend, marafiki wa betu wananyamaza, not because they are so good and they want privacy, it's because they are hypocrite. They know everything. They knew Tash from the beginning. They knew him, but they want to be quiet. Why? Because they want to protect their image. If I'm your friend, and a real friend, protect my name when I'm gone. In my presence, Shiro said, I'm going to protect Betty's name. How are you protecting it? If you're quiet, of course, you don't want to come up on social media because you knew from the beginning and the guilt is eating you up, guys. And of course, you guys, it's good you supported her where you supported her, but sahi mnamuangusha. And you don't even have to come on social media, but give the right people the right information so that our watoto wasianguke kwa mikono mibaya. You know what I mean? Even if you speak up, you don't have to come and speak up, but do something about it. Do something about it. You don't have to come and explain yourself here, but all I'm saying is do something about msinyamazie. You guys msiangushe Betty. Don't msimuangushe. Personally, she wasn't my personal friend, so I can say, you know what? Me, I'm not even her personal friend, but I'm doing my part. As a mother, it's for those children. It's not about her. Her story is gone, done, buried, and she will never come back. No matter how much you want to protect her name, it doesn't make any sense. Protecting someone who is gone name, it doesn't. Right now, it's protecting the children and their future. Wako kwa mikono ya dadi msupu, lakini huyu dadi, time ata walk away, apange nguo zake akaende, ataachanisha hapo. watabaki na heartbreak yenye haijaionekana. Afadhali they deal with it now, mapema ndio best, and just maintain that communication and relationship than wakae wakijua we have a dad and then. So that's the guy you are protecting here and insulting Betty AZ, thinking I'm crazy. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves, guys. May God bless you. I'll see you on the next video.